Ooh. Well, guys, I was going to try and do this silently, but then I sneezed, so much for that, right? What I'm doing is making the corner cabinets. And once I get all of this glued, then I'll give it some drying time and I'll add the other side to it. And this will go up in one of the corners. And this should be almost 2.5. So I'm using these to kind of be a guideline where I want to put each one as I finish it. Some more of those Dollar Tree specials. This was only, I got 2 of these little weeding, I want to say hole, but to be able to pierce holes with, because it's really a sharp edged, almost like a needle. So it's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm going to make this one kind of a wide top shelf. Y'all seen them where, and then I'll put in 2 short shelves. Oops, almost made a mistake there, didn't I? Okay. And I'll still see if I can do a voiceover on this. I just want to make sure I get them straight up and down. I put out way too much glue, I think. So then I have to figure out shower, bath, just a shower. I have a bathtub already made, so I'll probably pause this and just go see if it's going to be the right size. Oops, almost made a mistake. Turn it upside down. There we go. So this piece will go up that way. like that. But I want to give that side a chance to dry. Gosh, it is so windy here today. I am glad that I am not outside. Oh, well, yeah, I can clean this up and I can redo it. I just don't want to waste all that glue. Just don't want to waste. There we go. That'll be my glue pot. You know, the rest of them will be paint pots, but that'll be my glue pot in the future. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. And I was going to go get a bathtub. It might be too big, but we'll find out. So hold on, guys. Be right back. So this was the tub I had in mind, and it really is too big. Not by much, but it would be, if you're thinking in terms of a 3-inch doll, and the doll was standing up in the tub, this would be the person, and that's how, if you see, they could practically stand up in it. So if they were to sit down, the water would be over their head. So this one's not going to work, but the one I make will be similar to that, I think. All right, hold on, guys. Anyhow, that was a nice thought, but it's going to be way too big. This bathtub, it's going to need to be a little bit bigger than that. So that's close. So I'm going to go with a 2-inch tub. And that's about a 2-inch tub. Yeah. So 3 inches would be 6 feet long. So 1.5 inches would be 3 feet long. Yeah. It's going to need to be at least 3 inches. That would be a 6-foot bathtub. So maybe I'll take it down to about right here. Because like I said, a 3-inch doll, I got to get this right because I don't want... So this is how tall my person would be. Let me cut that. And this would be the man. The woman would be about a 1/2 inch smaller. Okay, so this would be the average man. And he should be able to almost lay down in the tub. So if I made that tub 2.5 inches long. Yeah, maybe, yeah, 2.5 inches long. So the tub would be that big. And this tub is almost that big. Yeah, that would be about a 1/2 inch bigger than this. So I've got some ovals, and I can do that. And I have my ovals real close. So let's get that started. So I just pick an oval that's about how big I want it. And it's looking like this oval right here. So I will draw that out on my cardboard. That's pretty hard cardboard. Let me see if I have a slightly less aggressive piece of cardboard. This is a less aggressive piece of cardboard. Oops, be careful with your wall unit. So this will be the bathtub bottom. I picked up a piece of unwanted tape there. Okay, so that'll be the bottom. And I don't mind it being perfectly oval. So now again, if my person, I'm not being very gentle with this cabinet at all. Okay, so if my person is 6 feet tall, when he sat down and he could almost, because when you're laying in the tub, you know, your feet go to the edge and you're leaning up against that back side. So that would be about right. So this is the right size. Let me smooth that edge a little, and we will get the sides put on it. And in the next, what are we, tomorrow's the 2nd? March 2nd. Yeah, in 10 days. In 10 days, I will be on vacation. Yay! So what I'm going to do is work a day on my garden and housework. I'm catching up is what I'm doing, really. Okay, so that semi-flat piece right there is going to be the wall unit where the faucet and whatnot goes. You know, the little space where the faucet would come out and it would butt up against the wall. All right, there's that piece. Now then, what I'm going to do, so the bathtub, when you're standing up to it, is about knee high. So I'm going to say the bathtub should be about an inch tall going around. I don't know how tall my other little guy was. Yeah, he was about a half an inch. So about an inch tall, my part that goes around. Now then, I'm going to use a thinner cardboard for that, because once I go over it with my famous paper mache, it'll be a little bit taller and a little bit wider. And basically I'll show you how that goes. I'm not going to do it on camera. It takes too much time, but I break the cardboard fibers so that it will behave a little better. And then I'll start here and I'll go around and glue that down all the way around. Then I'll probably go over it with my paper clay and smooth it down real good so it looks like a real porcelain tub. But again, like I said, not going to do that on film because it takes way too much time. So let's get the other side of my shelf glued down. Just like that. That works for me. And then I'll have to trim off a little bit of edges right there, but not, for the most part, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll glue it on right there. I got to make sure that these, like I said, are straight though, because, okay, I'm going to go off camera to put glue on the edges, guys. I might be able to get the bathtub done tonight, but come on, glue. There it goes. I'm hoping to get the bathtub made tonight because then, other than the sink and the toilet, my appliances are made. Bathroom appliances, anyhow. And they're pretty basic. Not real difficult, thank goodness. Okay, so this I'm going to put on here. And I'm going to lean it this direction so I can make sure that it's straight. And my cabinets are straight. I'm here by myself, and you hear the strangest noises when you're alone. You know, normally you probably wouldn't hear. Not that it spooks me out, it's just noises that I'm not used to hearing when everybody's home. That looks pretty even to me. And see how simple that was? It was just triangle cardboard cuts. And just making sure, like I said, that the shelves, I could put that large shelf to the bottom. Or I could flip it around and put it to the top. I personally am going to put it towards the bottom. And again, I'm going to make sure my shelves are lined up straight. Then when I trim these edges here, because it's not spot on, I will put a little piece over here, a little piece down here, and a little piece here. So it'll have a nice little edging. I don't know what you would want to call it, a border. And I may actually wait until next week to do that. Possibly when I'm on vacation, because I ordered an easy cutter and I'd kind of like to do it. Those look pretty even to me. I'd kind of like to do it with the easy cutter so that I can try that out and cut all my angles the right way, the right angles. And if I can cut the right angles using the easy cutter and I have some matchsticks I think might be the right size. But it'll just be a little more precision and look a little nicer. There we go. Yes, I like that. And then, like I said, there'll be a border. I'll cut this so that it fits nice, where there won't be anything sticking out. And then I'll put the wood border around it. And that'll be done for that section. So I'm going to end this here, and that'll be the last thing I do today on camera. I am going to do a little work quietly, hopefully, maybe. I say that, but I'm going to try to cover the bathtub, and I'll try and get that on camera and post later on. So that's it for tonight, guys, for as far as posting. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on Wednesday.